Monday morning, y'all. We made it to the weekend, and it's not just any ordinary weekend. It's going to be a long weekend for a lot of people. Memorial Day weekend, celebrating the lives lost as people were in the thick of the battle, right? Here on the battlefield. So I do want to let you guys look out here at Jacksonville Beach, where you could probably expect a lot of people to be this weekend, right? Will you be there? That is the question. Do you have any plans? Use that heart emoji if the answer is yes, and use the angry emoji if not. Lou Turner is here. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Yeah, so Memorial Day, no, nothing. You know what? I'm going to just keep it low key. I think it's going to be, I'm going to keep it low key. You know, well, work is going to be involved because I do have to work Sunday. I am, but this will be an interesting way to go about it. You know, every year there are so many different celebrations. You've got what happens over at the Veterans Memorial Wall. Mm-hmm. What a wonderful celebration. What a memorial that is, really. Right. And maybe this will be the year, since, you know, getting out in big crowds is discouraged, to just kind of virtually pay respects. There are ways to do that, actually. Arlington National Cemetery, you can get online, and while you can't, traditionally you could go and pay respects at the national cemeteries, right?
Right.
But this year, of course, with COVID, only immediate family members of those who have passed and are buried in these cemeteries can go. So, but they're hosting virtual ceremonies where you can get online and you can see, and it's going to be touching stuff. So a lower key Memorial Day may be what the doctor orders.
Yeah, I think it's so great that there are still going to be options for people to remember those ones that they've lost. You know, it's great that even the immediate family still has an opportunity to go out there to the gravesite and whatnot, because it'll be a little different. And matter of fact, you may have thought that wasn't going to be the case, because we know, like, even for folks that have lost loved ones to COVID-19 or just around this time, only a certain amount of people have been able to attend the funeral, and everybody else has been watching from a webcam. So, you know, thankfully, there are different ways for you to still, you know, commemorate those lives and whatnot. So, yeah, you know, guys, chime in. Let us know. Are you going to be doing anything? Good morning to you, Angela, Lori, Sanisha. What's up, Bree? Good morning. Bree says she's working doubles all weekend.
God bless you. Making that cash, Bree. That's what we'll say. We're making cash. I know you're going to be tired, but hey, listen.
Yeah, make some money, right?
Your bank account will thank you. Yeah.
And Angela's saying, I can't believe it's summer already. Spring just flew by. Since there was no opening of the beaches celebration, it kind of knocked everything off, being in that kind of head mode. Yeah, you're right about that. You know, I say March was very slow, but then April it picked up, and in May it's kind of flown by as well. So let us know what you're doing. Are you traveling? Chris said he is not going to be traveling this weekend. He's going to be working. All right. And are you guys doing any like family gatherings, small family gatherings, or anything like that? I'm curious to know. Are people doing anything? Sanisha saying Fernandina was nice yesterday, though not a lot of people. And social distancing, saying there was social distancing, I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah, Lou, for me, I'm probably going to keep it kind of light this weekend. I probably am going, me personally, I'm probably going to stay away from the beach, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people out there. Again, I don't know for sure, but I think there probably will be some folks out there. So I'll probably pass on the beach this weekend, but I do plan to, you know, have a little family time, which I haven't had in a while. So I'm excited about that part as well, and maybe have a couple of things on the grill.
There you go.
You know, because I can't grill, but
yes,
I know
you can. What are you talking about? Anybody can grill. You can.
I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to grill just yet. I'm gonna get there.
That's easy. It's easy.
Lou, do you know how to grill, or you burn stuff on the grill?
No, man, I know how to cook. I can grill. I love my grill. I've had my same grill. I have a Weber. I'm Team Weber. I've had that grill since the year 2006. It was like a graduation present when I graduated college. So I've had that thing. It's been with me since back in the day. So, yeah, I love that thing. Grill. So it's a good grill. Good grill. Now it's on its last legs. Might need a new birthday coming up next April. I might need a new one from you, Brooks, if you want to just kind of get your shopping list ready. But no.
What I'm saying, my birthday's coming up June 7th. So throw something on the grill for my birthday.
Now that sounds good.
Can we make it happen?
I think we can make that happen.
You just said it here on Daily Dive. So
now it's record.
So I'm gonna need you to make it happen.
It is on record.
Good morning, Aletha. My brother-in-law, Edric Tate Dill, said, "I'll teach you how to grill." I know, brother. We're going to figure this thing out. I can't wait to see him this weekend. All right, let's get into these stories of what everybody is talking about. So one of the big stories, flying. We know that a lot of people are choosing not to travel this weekend, and some just saying, I don't feel comfortable getting on a plane right now. Now, we know a lot of airlines have decided to change up their policies. Some have decided to, make it a little safer as we all kind of battle this crisis and whatnot in the world. But here's one thing one airline is doing. They're saying no more middle seats on plane. I'm talking about JetBlue. They're blocking out the middle seat of its planes through the month of July. Meanwhile, you have Delta that's going to be adding some more flights to limit overcrowding, and United is beefing up its cleaning policy. Now, United was just under fire a couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, when a picture went viral of a packed airplane. So they ended up changing their social distancing policy, saying that if the plane is over 50% full, then you'll be able to get a refund, no questions asked. Lou, would you feel comfortable being on a plane this soon, or is it still a little soon for you?
That's interesting. Comfortable. I'm not ready to do. I'm not quite ready to do the voluntary travel yet. Like if I had to work related, get on a plane, it's something I had to go and do, I'd be fine. I'm just not quite ready to jump into a vacation just yet. Maybe mentally, a traveled vacation. I want to so bad. I'm just not there yet. Right. I am my curiosity with the no more middle seat. That means, and I know a lot of airlines are doing the diminished capacity, 40%, 50%. And Aletha's right. This is a good comment. This may be the cleanest and safest time to fly. You're right, because people are being at least supposed to be socially distanced, etc. My concern will be money. Like you remember back in the beginning of this, you could get like cheap flights. Like you
for
could just go
right, full-blown trip.
Go to Vegas for $20. You know what I mean? That's excellent. My thing is less about the concern about getting sick, is more like Delta and United, all these big airlines are going to have to start increasing prices because less capacity means they're not going to be able to pay for the fuel. They're not going to be able to pay for things. So that means we're going to see spike. I just know it's coming, whether it's legit or they're just kind of masking it for profits, because they haven't had any profits. They're going to have to make it up some way. And I just think travel for the next year, maybe two even, might be tough, diminished because of being cost prohibitive.
Yeah, I think I'm just curious to see, we know that the airline industry has definitely felt a loss. I mean, billions of dollars just because of this pandemic. I'm just curious to see, will they kind of upkeep these things? I don't think they will always have that middle seat blocked off for forever, but probably when it's time and everybody feels a little more safe, then they may open that one back up, which everybody hates the middle seat, by the way. Nobody wants to be in the middle seat, so I think they need to just get rid of it anyway, and then we could all be happy, right?
That's a funny
pandemic or no pandemic.
I got a funny story about the middle seat. So if you ever flew Spirit, I don't know if you ever flew Spirit Airlines or not.
No, thank you.
It's a discount flight. I think I took Spirit. It was a long flight too. Where'd I go? Anyhow, I don't even remember where I was. Maybe Vegas. And I was in the middle seat. I'm a taller person, and the actual flight attendants and the staff on the plane took pity on me for having to sit in the middle seat for this 5-hour flight. They gave me like $4,000 in Spirit bucks, which I think was actually good for, which didn't equate to $4,000 cash, but it was right. You know what I mean? It was good for a halfway round trip to, Butte, Montana, whatever. But anyhow, it was still they were like, listen, tap me on the shoulder. We are so sorry what you've had to go through. But anyway, those middle seats are garbage. It's bad. And they need to redesign, use this time to innovate, get creative, redesign the whole scheme.
And you didn't ask anybody to switch with you? You didn't say, hey,
no one was going to switch with me. No one was going to switch with me.
I'm not doing it.
No. You know what? We'd love to.
Sometimes people will be nice enough to do it if they feel for you. Aletha saying Spirit, the big yellow bus in the sky. That is correct.
You live and you learn.
Yeah. Lou, you probably needed those bucks for a Spirit flight because they kind of charge you for any and everything.
Everything. That's exactly right.
Danielle saying she ended up postponing her mom's 72nd birthday Wednesday to this weekend. So her nephew and her, they're going to be wearing masks and lip syncing some Marachi tunes, including Happy Birthday. wearing hats and holding a guitar and ukulele in front of her yard while she's still in the high-risk isolation. Well, that should be fun, Danielle. I'm sure she'll be very excited to see you all. Yeah, y'all keep letting us know if you're going to be traveling or what. Now, you know, the quarantine 15, Lou.
Yeah, this is great.
You know about that? You know, what they call the college? What is the
freshman 15?
Freshman 15. That's what it is. Yeah. So there's the freshman 15. And now there's the quarantine 15.
Yeah.
Right now, folks are at home. You know, not everybody has to go into work, so everybody's sleep schedule is all over the place. Probably your food schedule is all over the place, and lockdown is starting to lead to some weight gain. Okay, as people are exercising less, gyms, you know, just now reopening. Some people still don't feel comfortable enough to go to the gyms. People are also consuming more snacks and alcohol. Sip for the wine. Okay, but we just got to tell you there is still some time to turn it around. And maybe you don't care. And I'm not mad at you if you don't care. Because I don't care about my quarantine 5 is what I'm calling. I don't think I've done the whole 15. But there is a new survey that says, actually, that's the average weight, 5 pounds. People haven't actually put on 15 pounds yet. Remy saying only 15.
Yeah. It's more like it's the COVID-19. I mean, tell me,
the 19, yes.
It's becoming the guy. It might be a little more. Yeah, they shut down the gyms on us. I mean, the thing about the freshman 15 is, you know, you get to college and you got the cafeteria there all the time, and you get these food and dining options, and then you're stressed out with class stress eating, and you're not sleeping. So those are 2 factors right there that lead to weight gain. And then some people might have been introduced to a little extra alcohol there, and it's 100 calories per drink, and that adds up. And the same thing would be in quarantine. But so many of you social media influencers out there, if you get on Instagram, have been posting their at-home workouts. So there's no excuse. Everybody's got an at-home workout nadays. So you better get on it.
For real. Yes.
Everybody's got one. So you you can find one to lose the pounds. I haven't, but I've been coming in and out of work. You know what I mean? So
it didn't really change too much.
I'm still, you know, I'm still hovering right around the normal old standard Lou weight. You know,
look, man,
not to brag.
I can't deny when I'm on my couch and, you know, I'm working or I'm sitting at the table, there's always a snack on the side of my computer.
Oh yeah.
And again, I don't feel bad about it. Now I have, you know, started following more fitness pages on social media in hopes to say, let's get into the home workouts, the different routines, and let's get this thing together. Because see, I want to get my body right for the vacation, okay, that I haven't planned yet, but I know I'm going to need one eventually, and I'm about ready for it right now, but I just haven't had it yet.
Yeah.
But you know, I just don't feel like working out.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the motivation, there's a thing for folks who do go to the gym, and kind of had theirs closed. Like there's just something about the mind space you get into of going into the building. You go in, it's like going to the library to study. Like when you're in college, you went in the library, you got in that study mind space. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm here for a purpose. The same with the gym. You go to the gym, but when you're at the house, it's like, man, I got 19 other things I could be doing, you know, and forcing yourself to do that home workout while there are 10 million of them, it's kind of, the motivation just is not the same. But now that everything's reopened and it's time everybody better be ripped up. I'm talking, you know, next 2 weeks, we better get it going. I want to see 6 packs. I'm not talking about Moleskine 6 packs. I'm talking about abs, baby.
I was gonna say because people got the 6 packs at the house. If you didn't,
yes, they do.
Just thought I'd let you know. Y'all, so if you don't have anything to do this weekend, we understand some folks plan to take it easy. Mel saying she's celebrating her daughter's 21st birthday. That should be fun, and she says she's taking it easy. Well, if you don't have anything to do, let me tell you, Sunday night at 7:00 on NBC 12, you have got to see Little Big Shots. We have a very special person that's going to be on there. Take a look at this clip because we want you to hear just a clip of what you may hear.
I moved from my own way up, strive, thank God I moved out.
All right, so you hear him. That is Mr. Kietryn Brian. If you watch GMJ and First Coast News, then you may remember this 12-year-old gospel singing sensation. We featured him on First Coast News last year back in July after he gained millions of views for his incredible singing. Well, he's going to be on Little Big Shots this Sunday. And many folks are very excited about this. I got to tell you, I'm excited to see him on there because after interviewing him, we had such an incredible conversation. He's so mature. And Lou, you know how you meet a kid and a kid just kind of carries this older presence, like an old. So I know y'all say that about me sometimes, but
yes,
and I probably was just like him, honestly, you know, growing up in the church and everything like that. But this dude can sing his butt off, goes to Oakleaf Junior High School, and he's going to be on Little Big Shots this Sunday, NBC 12 at 7 o'clock. His mom says we're in for a treat. So, and I
can't
know
wait.
She's definitely telling the truth because this kid can blow.
Man, I can't wait. I love his shirt. Does it say extra for Jesus? I love that.
I think it may say pray for Jesus. No, why would you pray for Jesus? Extra for Jesus.
I think it's extra. I think it's extra for Jesus. And that to me is outstanding. If there's any reason to be extra, it's for Jesus. Man, I love that. That is so awesome. I can't wait to see him on TV.
Lou, one of the questions that I asked him when I interviewed him last year, I said, hey, man, so you know, his voice is like insane right now.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, what are you going to do when your voice starts changing, man? What are you going to do? You know, going into 12 and 13-year-old. And he said, I don't know. I'm going to just figure it out. I'm going to have to learn how to use it. So you can already hear how his voice is getting a little deeper right now, which is so funny to me, simply because he is still powering through it. I remember being a singer and growing up. My voice went through changes. I was cracking on every single note. I ain't have it like him. This dude is singing through it. He knows how to work the voice and make it happen. That's a true artist, a true vocalist. So I'm definitely excited that he's going to be representing the city of Jacksonville, Clay County area, you know, the First Coast, we'll just say, all on Little Big Shots this Sunday again at 7 o'clock. So be sure to tune in there. Now, before we get to leave, you guys, or before we close out the show, we have to bring in a very special guest. A very special guest. I'm waiting on him to pop up on the screen because he's directing the show.
He's the one who's got to do it himself.
He does everything. Like, he just brought himself up. This is Mr. David Estrada, and he is the co-creator of Daily Dive. You know, me and him, we had this idea some months ago, got things kicked off, and it has been a joy to work with him. He's also one of our producers at First Coast News. He's the director of this show. If there's anything that can be done, David is the one to make it happen. And I think you can say the same thing, right, Lou?
Without a doubt. And, you know, only getting to be a special invitee to this awesome broadcast you guys do every so often. I'll speak from my experience working with David on Good Morning Jacksonville, the broadcast. My man is gifted. He is a terrific writer. He is a terrific producer. He just gets it. And, man, I know this bottom of the screen says it. I'm not trying to, you know, but having to say goodbye to David is that's a tough one, and that's a huge loss for First Coast News. It's a huge loss for First Coast because you're a terrific journalist and a brilliant young man. So, David, let me give you the floor. How you feeling, buddy?
Well, I first have to say that Alita is totally right. I need a haircut, but you know, it's the coronavirus, so it's been 3 months. So I'm definitely gonna get one soon.
David,
you look
don't
good,
put
David.
her comment on the screen. We'll just keep that in
Alita,
the back. I'm just kidding.
we love you, Alita. You know, Alita, like, we're allowed to roast Alita a little bit. We try not to roast too many people on Facebook, but Alita we can because Alita works in the corner office with us. So we get to see her socially. But yeah, no, David's hair looks great. What are you talking about? I like the length, my man. That's what's all about.
Dig it.
I know, yeah. Well, you know, it's been great, Lou. Like, Brooks and I always joke that no matter how terrible of a day we had or how busy it was, Daily Dive was always our chance to just, you know, have some fun and interact with people. And, you know, you never see me, but I'm always laughing behind the scenes and having the best of times every day. So I'm certainly going to miss this very important part of my morning. But I'm going to keep watching because I know this project is going to keep going. And I really thank every single person, because one of the coolest things is to see the same people coming back and, you know, just being with us every morning. Danielle is one of them, as a matter of fact. So I think that's just one of the great projects that I got to do here, and one that is very close to my heart and that I enjoyed a lot.
You made a heck of a show,
Lou,
man.
Lou,
awesome.
I don't want to accept it. Because seriously, if you got, you know, in this business, you really do get to work with a lot of people, and, you know, people come and go like every single day. That's just how this business is, you know. But I'm telling you, when you find somebody or somebody comes in and then they just make it happen, oh man, I'm telling you, like I don't think you all understand. I wish we had another 30 minutes to kind of talk about David, because seriously, we could fill the time in another 30 minutes. Still wouldn't be enough time, actually.
Yep.
But seriously, he just came in, always very eager to learn and just to make it happen. So seriously, if there was anything, a vision that you had and you were thinking about it, he would take it and take it to the next level. And you're like, well, dang, I didn't even think about it like that. So we're definitely going to feel it, that David is no longer, here with us. But, man, we are so excited for you and for your future and the incredible things that you're going to be doing in the future. And, yes, he's going to be tuning in, so I'm sure he'll be sending me a nice or a nasty email or text message if things aren't right, letting me know if I'm not keeping things up where they're supposed to be. But, David, you've done an incredible job, man. Brother, we are so proud of you, and we are so excited about the things that are to come in your future. So
yeah,
and I just want to add that as you're mentioning, it's very important in life to find the right people to work with. And I think that Daily Dive, as well as any other of the things that we do at First Coast News, is not the result of one person. It's definitely a team effort. Like Lou and every of the guests that we have every week, Mike, Steve, Keith, Katie, like everybody's working together just to give you a moment of happiness, of joy in the middle of your day. So I think we have all come together, and this has been a great project that we have all made possible.
Yeah, and Danielle says it perfect. Love it. David's always welcome to start of the day, but this part is really important. Much admiration for the design, the graphics, the format and discussions. Best vibes for the future. She's hitting it on the head. Like the format was previously impossible. Like to do what we have done here and what David and Brooks, what you guys have accomplished with this look, and it's just streamlined. It's seamless. It looks like it's supposed to. But this right here, doing a 3-box with the three of us chatting on Facebook Live with the graphic, that day 71 in one corner, Daily Dive in the other, the actual lower thirds coming up. That is a vision, and people may have the idea, but an idea is only so much. The execution is the best, and when you can execute a good idea like you guys have, it's a cool show. It's really good. It is what it is. It's brief when it needs to be. It's long when it needs to be. And you guys created something very cool. I like to sit back and watch myself. So.
well, don't you sit back too long, Lou, because you're back in this thing. Soon and very soon.
Soon
okay?
enough. Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, we thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, David. Congratulations to all of your future success and whatnot. Of course, we're going to be keeping in contact with you, brother. And again, we thank you all so much for joining us today on Daily Dive. Remember, it is Memorial Day weekend. So as you go out and you plan to do some things, be sure to plan and actually stay safe. Okay. We want to keep anything that's chaotic. Let's keep that away from the First Coast. Amen. Can we do that? I think so. Let's do that. Until next time, you all be safe. Y'all have a great weekend.
See you.